Stop complaining about the price of Pokemon cards. The reality is things change and everyone wants it to go back to MSRP or below MSRP. And I get it, it's expensive. I used to buy Marvel cards before Pokemon ever came out. And those cards were somewhere between $1.50, $1.99, sometimes $2.50. And you think about that, that was 30 years ago and the price was $2 a pack. Things have changed and I get it. We've enjoyed a long time of Pokemon where the packs were $4.99. I'm not saying that the price isn't going to go down because it likely will. What I'm saying is enjoy the price as it is, because everyone keeps talking about things going back to MSRP or below MSRP, but MSRP could likely go up. I mean, I could see these booster boxes going to, I don't know, $199, $249 a box. And that's just the reality. The reason I had to do this is just because I keep watching creators, and I'm not going to name anybody, but as they're opening packs, they continually complain about the price of Pokemon. And I feel like it's kind of ironic because they're complaining about the price of the cards, especially when it comes to Scarlet and Violet. And as they're complaining about the price of the cards, they're opening box after box. But what drives prices? Demand. There's been bull markets and bear markets when it comes to Pokemon. But Pokemon's a great game. And what Scarlet and Violet did was something new. The cards in Scarlet and Violet are amazing. They tell a story. Now there are some that just are pretty prismatic. They told the story of Scarlet and Violet. Take these two sets. They essentially do the same thing. They're a throwback to older Gen 1 Pokemon or original cards. They're not exactly the same. I understand that. But Celebrations just reprinted old cards. It was low effort and they were just doing a nostalgia grab. Whereas 151 really took that nostalgia to the next level. And you see that in the price of the packs. You get your Venusaurs, your Charizards, your Zapdos. You get your Gen 1 Pokemon, but with a modern touch. Look, I'm not insensitive to the fact that they're expensive and we want to get cards into the hands of kids. But I'm not sure if you complaining about the price every time you open 100 packs really proves any kind of point. If you want to get the cards into kids' hands, and I know a lot of you are doing it out there, just donate your cards. The only ones that don't really help with the game are the illustration rares and the secret illustration rares and the gold cards. You can be the key to get kids into Pokemon. If Pokemon decides to go the sports card route, they could divide the cards into a hobby and a retail product. Imagine what that would do to the price. If they decided to do numbered cards, can you imagine what would happen to the price of Pokemon? If there were only 50 black Charizards or a 1-of-1 gold Mewtwo, the pack cost would explode. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are tired of hearing you complain about the cost of Pokemon as you are opening a ton of Pokemon. The price is the price. And I don't know if it's going to continue on. I can give you some examples. If we look at Mega Evolutions, there's a lot of really cool cards. They look good, but the question you have to ask yourself is, does it evoke an emotion? Does it tell a story? I'm not sure it does. If you look at the Latias card from Surging Sparks or the Psyduck from 151 on a long staircase, when you look at that card and how small Psyduck is, it creates a sense of loneliness. And I don't know that the mega sets are going to be able to do. Mega Charizard is a really cool card and it's about family. But outside of that card, I don't know that they tell a story. Pokemon did an amazing job and their product deserves to be rewarded by the price and the demand of these cards. I'm all about you do you. And I just noticed a trend and it's starting to just wear on me. And I don't know if there's anybody else out there that's wearing on them too. We like to watch people open packs, but I don't want to hear people complain about the packs that they're opening every time they're opening them. Just open the packs or don't. Have fun. It could be worse and the price might go down and you think it's going to go back to MSRP. I would take a bet that MSRP is going to continue to rise as it has. And I think the Pokemon hobby is actually behind a lot of other collectible hobbies, especially if you include the fact that you don't just look at these cards, you actually play with them. And do I want to spend more money in the future? No, of course not. I like where the hobby's at, and I think it is somewhat appropriate. Things are expensive. Blow me up in the comments if you want to. And if you want to see other videos of just having fun, opening packs, getting wrecked, then check out this video, and we'll see you on the next one.